Please check your audio and video settings, please. Online students, everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. Everything is good? Perfect. Everything is good? Perfect or not, guys? Come on, everyone. Right, guys. Let's see. Spring bean life cycle. That was the topic we are discussing. Okay, let me ask a few questions. Who manages spring bean life cycle? IOC. By rising how many life cycle events? By rising how many life cycle events? Priya. Priya Babu. How many? Three for whom? Servlet. In spring bean, how many life cycle events are there? Two are there, right? What are those? What are those, guys? One is instantiation event. Other one is what? Destruction event. Instantiation event rises when? After creating object, after completing injections on the object. After creating object or after completing injections on the object. After creating object or completing injections on the object. After completing injections on the object. Clear, my dear? Got the point, my dear? I want reply, boss. Come on. Okay, perfect, guys. Next one. When destruction event rises. When IOC container is about to destroy our spring bean class object. Yes, na, boss? Okay. The method that executes for init instantiation event is called which life cycle method? Init life cycle method or custom init method, right? The method that executes for destroy life cycle method is it called which life cycle method? Destroy life cycle method or custom destroy method, right? Why life cycle methods in Spring are custom method, user defined methods? Why not? They don't have fixed names. Why they don't have fixed names? Come on. Why they don't have fixed names? I want reply, boss. Why they don't have fixed names? I want reply. They don't have fixed name because Spring Bean is always developed as what? Non-invasive class. To develop the Spring Bean, is there any rule? Class should implement some interface? Should extend from some class? That's why lifecycle methods in Spring are custom methods or not. Then how do you tell to container these methods are life cycle method, not the business method, not the setter method, not the arbitrary methods for injection? By configuring them as life cycle method. How do you configure them as life cycle methods? By using either XML or annotation or by implementing special interfaces. All are ruled out. Annotations are the best or not, guys? What is the annotation we got to make normal method as init life cycle method? At the rate post construct. What construct, guys? At the rate post construct is the method that we can use, na, boss? At the rate post construct. At the rate post construct. Clear, boss? Got the point, my dear? I want reply, boss. Okay. What is the annotation we got to configure lifecycle method as destroy lifecycle method? At the rate pre-destroy. What is that? At the rate pre. One is at the rate post construct. Other one is at the rate pre-destroy. Clear, my dear? Super, guys. Okay. Total, how many approaches are there to configure lifecycle methods in Spring Bean, guys? 3 approaches. XML, outdated. programmatic approach. You have to make Spring Bean implementing what? Predefined interfaces given by Spring API. Those interface methods automatically recognized as what? Lifecycle method executes automatically, right? But we are making Spring Bean as invasive there or not there. That's why ruled out the option. Next one, guys. At the rate annotations. Okay, annotations are the best approach to do or not, guys? Okay, guys. What kind of logics we write in the custom init method? Initialization la. More elaborately tell me. What kind of logics we write in custom init methods, guys? We initialize those properties. Come on. We initialize those properties. We initialize those properties. Are you understanding my statement, guys? That are not participated in any injection. That are not participated in any kind of injection. Clear, my dear? Come on. But we also verify whether important bean properties are injected with what? Correct values or not. What values? Correct values or not. Are you getting my point there? Understanding my statement, boss? Super. Okay. What kind of logics we write in destroy life cycle method? What kind of logics we write in destroy life cycle method? I want reply. What kind of logics we write in destroy life cycle? Nullification logic and logic 2. What is that, guys? Logic to release non-Java resources associated with the Spring Beans. Yes or no, na boss? Got the clarity or not? I want reply, my dear. Super, guys. Tell me next one. Where is this, guys? 618 1102. Not this one, huh? Okay. Yeah. This is the workspace we got. Yeah. Let me announce before I forget. Tomorrow, I will be there in station only, but I will be a bit far to my home. So only tomorrow you will be having online sessions. Tomorrow working day, but sessions will be online. Anyhow, day after tomorrow holiday. Okay, next class on Friday. After tomorrow regular class is the, but it is in no online class. Okay, timings no change. Everything is same. Okay, Friday as usual back to regular offline and online. It will conduct. For you people, no change, guys. This is what, guys? 1102 launch. Yeah. Here, what is there, guys? Come on, everyone. What project? Meven project. Oh, we are in the spring now, right? Spring Boot, right? Spring Boot already created. Yesterday we created. I think I am confused. Huh? I am teaching Spring to you people, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, everyone please come back. I think we are in Spring Data JPA, right? Okay, in Spring Data JPA, I think we are worrying about persistence logic development now, boss. Right. Okay, what's the beauty of Spring Data JPA? You just develop repository interface. Everything will come dynamical at runtime. Yesterday, data source properties we have given, which are required for connectivity. Then Hibernate properties are given. Most of them are optional. They continue the default value. But one thing is most useful to place, that is DDL-auto is equal to update. Because if you want to enjoy dynamic schema generation feature, tables are not there, it creates. Already there uses. If any alterings are there, it will do it. That much powerful option that is. Show underscore show hyphen SQL optional. Dialect optional. JDBC properties are required. To guide repository, you should talk to some database software using these JDBC driver details. Later we developed the entity class. Entity table are mandatory annotation. Sorry, entity ID are the mandatory annotation. Table column are optional. If I don't use column and table, what happens, guys? It will try to take class name as the table name. Come on. Okay, guys. Tell me next one. And it will take property names as the column names. Perfect, guys. So where is this? JPA pros 1. Okay, this is the entity class we developed. Those are missed yesterday's class. This is my artist class, guys. Come on. This is my artist class. First property mapped with AID. Second property mapped with A name column. Third property column name not written. That means it is mapped with what? Category. Okay. Fourth property not mapped with any column. It is mapped with a fee column, right? So here actually A name matching. If you don't write also not a problem. AID matching. If you don't write also not a problem. Everyone getting my point there, guys. Come on, everyone. Super, guys. com.nt.repository. What is there, guys? Repository. Here is my what? Interface. What is that? Interface. Tell me here. I artist. What is there? I artist repository. I artist repo. Any name you can take. I for interface. It should extend from what, guys? Crude repository. How many methods it will give, guys? Crude repository. Indians pronounce as a crude repository, but it is originally crude. Okay, finish, guys. Okay, in this crude repository, first T for entity class. Which entity class? Array, when implementation class is coming for this interface, as in-memory proxy class having what? Hibernate persistence logic or Spring Data JPA persistence logic. All those logic should be developed for which entity class related table. So if I mention the entity class name, automatically it will generate the persistence logic for that entity class related table or not, guys. 12 methods, that means 12 persistence operation will happen on that particular table with respect to entity class we mentioned. What is that? Artist. Okay. Next, ID, not the property name, type is enough. Why? Because in this one, 12 methods are there in a core repository. Based on the type we mention for ID property, find by ID parameter type become integer. Because if I pass integer, integer. Find by ID, exist by ID, they expect ID na. So automatically if I pass integer, they also start expecting integer. Artist guys. Crude repository, artist comma integer. Artist comma integer. It's happening or not, guys? Oh, still red color is coming. How so? Why it is not importing? Imported. Just save, gone. Fine. Sir, crude repository is generics based interface. This is entity class name. This is ID. Here how many methods are there? 12 methods are there. All the 12 methods change their return type, parameter type according to these two generics or not, guys? When you design interface with the generics, the methods of the interface change their signatures based on the generics we passed or not. Because of this, you don't believe, guys. For so many method, artist becomes return type. For so many method, integer becomes parameter type. Okay, for example, you observe crude repository docs, guys. What docs? Crude repository docs. Here is my crude repository docs now, guys. Come on, everyone. One is T, one is ID. Okay, T and ID I submitted. Now look at the list of methods. Right now delete T entity. But after giving those types, guys, it becomes delete artist entity. Okay. Here T entities na artist entities. Okay, for example, delete by ID. After keeping those type, guys, integer ID will come. Exist by ID, integer ID will come. Find all iterable artists. Find all by ID. Here what? Artist. Here what? Integer IDs. How should I believe, sir? Wait, I'll show. I'll show in a moment, guys. Sir, over. Repository is over. DAO part is over. Sir, where is the logic? That is the magic. Okay, that is the magic. What happened? What Spring Data Model will do? Will take this interface, generates in-memory proxy class, dynamically at runtime, implementing that interface, right? Yes or no? From crude repository to our repository interface, how many methods are inherited? 12 methods. For 12 methods, implementation happens inside what? In-memory proxy class. With respect to which classes? Given entity class and identity type, right? Okay, so Hibernate based persistence logic is developed by using given entity class and ID type, guys. So entire magic is happening in what? In memory proxy class. You don't believe your DAO over. Maybe other day one session I spent only on DAO, right? Other day I have spent exclusive time only on DAO. Throw better, throws better, rethrowing. Remember, now Hangama is there now. When I am not right lasting, throws, how does that matter for me? But now listen, after spending the entire one session, I am able to develop one persist method, right? But right now, how many methods are automatically implemented? 12 method. Using which logic? ORM logic. With respect to which entity classes? With respect to which table? Artist underscore info, right? Your life is simplified or not, guys? Okay. When you feel everything is ready, let's utilize those logics in the service class. Let's utilize those logics in the service class. Shall we observe how to work with the service, guys? New interface. What is this, guys? IRTist management service. IRTist management service. Okay, guys. Here, first of all, I want to insert the record, guys. Okay, in the repository level, save method is there. It returns entity object without ID property value and returns the same entity object having ID property value. Successfully record inserted means it returns entity object having dynamically generated what? ID property value. That means your object with given data plus ID dynamically generated what? ID property value will be there. Clear, my dear? Super. But I am interested to take string as the return type, so that I can display saved or not saved, record inserted or not inserted. Object comes with ID value. Who bothered, Babu? I want a very user-friendly message. Inserted, not inserted. Object saved, not saved, right? Okay. Register artist. See, guys. DAO class level, we use database specific terminology. Insert, update, delete. But in service class, business terminologies we use. Artist registration is nothing but saving artist details in the table as a record. That's why I'm using business terminologies here now, boss. Register artist. Okay. Tell me, guys. Artist. What is that, guys? Artist. Perfect, guys. Now tell me. Sir, if service class implementation also comes automatically, I will be more happy, na? Don't expect that, please. Because business logic, you should decide, right? Whether you do addition, deletion, summation, okay, that you should decide, not someone. See, insert record is insert record everywhere, but business logic is not same, because sometime before I insert record in the registration, I collect the payment, right? Before I register, I check some documents. All these are part of business logic, right? That vary operation to operation, organization to organization. So do you think registration process same in every sector? It's just inserting records? No. Before that, something else also might be there, right, guys? Class, guys. Artist management service IMPL. Add. What is this? IArtist management service. Here is what? Finish. Okay, how to make this normal class as service class, guys? @service. Okay, artist service. Something, guys. Fine. I want to inject dynamically generated in-memory proxy class object to service class, because that class object only having persistence logic. But class name is coming at what time, guys? A runtime. Class name source code generated at what time? But can we inject that runtime generated class object to service class? Oh, we got a technical problem, right? But by keeping that in mind only, they always making us proxy class implementing our repository interface. When you want to inject a Spring Bean that is implementing an interface in any other class object, in other class, we will take as a property of type class of type interface. Of type class of type interface. Okay, I know proxy class implements our repository interface. Can I take has a property with @auto void of type interface or not, guys? Of type interface or not, guys? Come on. Super. Tell me here what is that? Wait, right, guys? artist artist repository. Artist repo. Okay, @auto. What is that, guys? @auto void. Cool, guys. Got the point, my dear. I want reply, my dear. Yeah. Use service. Sorry, use repo. Use repo. Tell me. Yeah. Artist. Artist one is equal to. And I said, na, it returns same object having ID value extra. What value extra? Because generator generates the ID value or not, guys. Artist repo dot. What repo dot? Save is the predefined method. Save is the predefined method. Now S is nothing but our artist, guys. Already we are having artist object here now, boss. Already we are having artist object or not, guys. Okay, guys. Listen. Sir, how can you say whether it is saved or not saved? In this artist one, ID value is not null. ID value is not null. Other than null value is there. That means what? Object saved and record inserted na, boss. How can I check, sir? I can check like this. Okay, I can check like this. Return, please listen. I am trying to simplify my logic by using ternary operator. What operator? You know what is ternary operator? Did you heard or not? Immediate if. Instead of writing if else in 4 lines, we can write everything in single line. That is also called immediate if. What is that? This is also called immediate if. Fast if, guys. Very fastly we can write if condition. First condition. Artist one dot get AID double equal to null. Artist one dot get AID double equal to null. That is a condition. If condition satisfied, artist, come on. Artist is not saved. Not record, not inserted. Come on, guys. What is this? Artist is saved. Nothing but record inserted. Nothing but record inserted. Clear, guys? Got the point, my dear? Perfect or not, guys? Picture perfect or not, guys? Return artist dot get AID double equal to null. Artist not saved. Record not inserted. Colon. Artist is saved. That means record inserted. Perfect. You don't believe over. Really over, sir. Over. Sir, I'm not getting feeling I have done something. That is Spring Data JPA. Are you getting my point there, guys? Everything is taken care by this method or not? Sir, what save method is doing, sir? Save method collects artist object, reads its data, Okay, repository object is already linked with data source object. From there gets the connection object. Internally generates. Oh, listen. Okay, get the connection object now. Now listen. Okay, in artist object, generator is configured. What is that? Auto. What is that? Auto. Okay, it goes to table, checks already records are there or not there, not there. It generates the first number one. Assigns to ID property, right? Assigns to ID property. So now from artist object data is gathered. JDBC code plus insert query generated. Record inserted. Come on, guys. Once record insertion is done, save method returns same artist object, whatever we have given, having ID property value. Having ID property value. So from there, we are checking ID property there or not there. If not there, not saved. If there, we are confirming the record is saved. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on. That's it. So now I can go to runner class. By injecting service, I can check whether it is working or not. Okay. So what I do is I go to SQL developer. No one in the industry uses SQL prompt, SQL plus. Everyone uses GUI database tools. Already I said this statement, right? In MySQL workbench is there. For Oracle, SQL developer is there. Well, luckily, workbench comes along with MySQL software installation. SQL developer, you have to download and install. Procedure is already there in the paintbrushes. Otherwise, search in the internet, download SQL developer separately and install. Okay. Other day, in front of you only, I created this connection. Don't forget, right? Okay. It is connecting, boss. It is connecting. Yes, boss. Here are my tables, guys. Come on. Yeah, as of now, actor is there, artist is there, guys. Maybe not visible. Yeah. I think I have magnifier to show something. Yeah. Look at this, guys. Artist table is there. Okay, that means it will be created dynamically in a boss. Come on, everyone. Okay, how to kill this magnifier, guys? Okay, fine, boss. Come to this. Supraja Ganga. From my side, no issue. Check your side. Go to runner class. Tell me here. Class, my dear. What is this? Crude repository. What, guys? Crude repository test runner. What runner? Code repository test runner. Add, tell me. Command line runner, guys. Add command line runner. Finish. Add command line runner. Finish. Are you getting my point? Perfect. Now tell me next one. At the rate component. That's good. Okay. At the rate component. Private. What is there, guys? What is there, guys? I artist. I artist. Management surveys. What is there? Artist surveys. Perfect. At the rate auto wide. Essa nona boss. At the rate auto wide. Okay, now listen. Our register artist method expecting artist object na boss. Essa nona. So we have to provide that object or not. Definitely we need to provide. But one ID property is there. You need not to supply it. Generators are there. They generate the value, right? Luckily, we have parameterized constructor without involving ID property. By involving other properties, we prepared one parameterized constructor with the support of required arg constructor. Yeah, tell me. Artist. Artist is equal to new artist of artist is equal to new artist of what is there? Raja. What is next one? Okay. What is the next one we got? Category hero. Next fee. Some 99 lakhs something. 99 lakhs something. I think this is the structure we got now, boss. Come on. Artist. Okay. And if you are interested, you can collect from end user by using scanner. I don't mind. If you are interested, you can, but you have to pass as object only. Okay. Yeah. Tell me next, boss. Invoke the method. Listen, guys. Repository proxy class method throws unchecked exception. Any exception rise, they are propagated to service class. In service class, are we catching and handling, boss? No. So that's why they are propagated to whom, guys? Runner class, run method. Here, if you don't catch and handle, we will get ugly messages when our problem is there. So better to catch and handle exception here or not, guys. Because this is the last one in the layer, guys. Earlier we used to have client application, but in Spring Boot we don't work with the client application. We know that. We realize that the importance of runner classes. Okay, we are going to use runner class code as what? Client application code or not, guys? Okay, boss. Can we use setter methods here? You can use any methods, boss. Setting data and giving object is important, right? Instead of calling three setter method, better to work with one parameterized constructor. Common sense, Babu, right? Okay. Yeah, here is my try. Invoke the business method. Invoke the business method, right, guys? Artist service dot register artist. That is going to generate one message now, boss. String MSG. Okay. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println MSG. Okay. What is next? Try. What is there? Catch or exception E, guys. E dot print stack trace. I'm catching and handling the exception, boss. Super, boss. Shall we run the application, my dear? Okay, let us run the application. You will see table creation statement and insert query also. Query representing table creation will be there. Query representing insert activity also will be there. Here is my Java application, boss. Oh, error has come. org.hibernate.arakill dialect class not found exception. Dialect.arakill dialect. It's right only, na? At the rate, not required. On Spring Beans repository, not on interfaces. And moreover, it clearly saying what? Dialect class not found, right? Maybe let's check in the Hibernate packages, guys. In this version, they have given with what meaning, boss? Okay, go to where? Maven dependencies. There is something called Hibernate core. What, guys? Hibernate core. Where we can see that one? Hibernate core. We are not getting Hibernate jars here. Oh, where's Hibernate core has come now? In that one, there is a package called dialect org.hibernate.cd. Dialect is there now, boss. In this dialect, there are so many classes for so many databases. When it comes to Arakill, what is there? Arakill dialect is there or not there? Okay, I will take the fully qualified class name, guys. I have taken fully qualified class, boss. Taken. Come to the project, guys. Main resources, boss. Application, guys. Maybe I might have given project name wrong. Package name wrong. Let me check. org.hibernate. Come on. Okay, Arakill dialect. At the rate update is there. Okay, not required, guys. Database platform. What is there? Database platform. Name of the target database to generate what? Auto detected. Okay. Okay. That's it, guys. Database platform. Okay, done. Let's run the application. Run as a Java application, guys. What's happening, man? Though jar is there, it is not recognizing, right? Though jar is there, it is not recognizing. Just a minute, boss. Let's perform Maven update once. Let's perform Maven update once. Project clean the code once. Project clean the code once. Perfect. Right click, run as Java application. Very challenging problem, guys. In the jar it is there, but it is not recognizing. Could not load the requested class. Unable to load the requested class. Only dialect class it is not recognizing. 1 minute, guys. Hey, restart not required. Wait, Babu. Arakill dialect is there. We cannot do, we don't have Arakill 10G dialect also, right? Class is seriously there, but it is not recognizing. 1 minute. I said other day, dialect is optional to give. Okay, it is optional now, boss. Let's comment. When it is optional, let's comment. Okay. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah. 1 minute. It's actually happened. Work is happened. First, this one. Creating the table, boss. Check it out. And internally creating the sequence. For generator sequence, for update operation table not there enough, it is creating table. So look at the sizes. Number fixed 10 guys. ID property. A name 40 because we have given 40. Category 30 because we have given for 30. Okay. Fee. Float 53. Default only. We cannot control the sizes. We cannot really control the sizes. Sequence created for generator, boss. What is that? Start with 1, increment by 50. Okay. Select the sequence value. Already started with 1. First time 1 will come now, boss. It is inserting the record or not, guys? It is inserting the record or not there? And I'm saying artist is saved. Come to this, guys. Say refresh. Say refresh. Here, what is the table we got? Artist underscore info. Right click, edit. Okay. See, all are created dynamically or not, boss? Select this, guys. Close this, pin it. Data, guys. One record is inserted or not inserted? Inserted or not inserted, boss? How to? There is one more model of magnification, guys. It's showing the total one. Okay, whatever it is, okay. One Raja Hero 99 lakhs is coming or not coming? What do you say, guys? It's happening or not? Is it not interesting? Are you writing any kind of persistence logic anywhere? No. But still work is done or not done, guys? Definitely work is done. So like this, your burden on the programmer is reduced by just getting everything on ready-made basis or not. So how can I feel that? How can I feel that? In-memory proxy class is generated and you want to show that class name. You want to see that class name, guys. Somewhere I am printing in-memory proxy class name, not up. Okay, now let me print now. Go to service IMPL, guys. In this one, already repo object is there now, guys. Sys out, tell me. In memory. Proxy object class name. Artist repo dot get class. What, guys? Artist repo dot get class. Okay, now when I run the same application second time, already generated sequence, already available table is there. Both will be used. What's the next number we will get? That sequence generates 2. Next increment by 50. That's why it becomes what? 52. You run the application, guys. Run as a Java application. What is the story, guys? Artist saved. That's good. Okay, here it is not creating table, boss. Table creation, sequence creation statements are not there. What is there? Proxy class name has come or not, guys? In memory proxy class name is coming or not coming? Okay, it is collecting next number from sequence, inserting values into the record. Inserting the values into the record. Say refresh. Okay, what has come? 2 Raja Hero 99,000. You run the same application for the third time, guys. You run the same application for the third time, guys. Okay, guys, artist is saved. Okay, come to this boss. Say refresh. How much we got? 52. So now onwards increment by 50. First two digits are 1 and 2. Now increment by 50. Next you will get 102, 152 like this. 102, 152 like this. Clear, my dear? Got it? Okay. Everyone understanding my statement, boss? Come on. Yeah. This is how we have to worry about. Right. Let's see the document that I have given with you. Because there I kept some internal signatures and number of details to register save method in your brain. Okay. Class content, Spring guys. Where is this? Spring guys, 1102 boss. Tell me, Spring data JPA boss. Where is this? 28th. First application development. First application development, my dear. Okay. To-SQL. Create, update, validate, all this explanation is there. Doctor class is there. We have developed it. Tell me explanation. Create custom repository interface extending from CRUD repository. We don't develop implementation class for this custom repository because the Spring Data JPA, what JPA? The Spring Data JPA, the Spring Data JPA, come on guys, generates in-memory proxy class implementing what? Custom repository interface having implementation for inherited methods of what? CRUD repository with Hibernate persistence logic. What logic, guys? Okay, guys. Hibernate. These are the all the 12 methods we got now, boss. Every custom repository must be mapped with entity class and ID property type so that inherited methods of what? Predefined repository interfaces like root repository, paging and sorting repository, etc. will get the param types and return types dynamically because they are also based on generics. Because they are also based on generics. Definitely they are also based on generics or not, guys? Okay, generic type because they are generics based. Because they are what? Generics based. Doctor ID property type. Super. Develop service interface and service IMPL. What is there? Using @auto-avoid, we can induce dynamically generated what? In-memory proxy class object to service IMPL class. Service IMPL class. Agree with me, guys? Yeah. After that, what next? Doctor doc is equal to doc repo dot save doctor. It is a returned object, not the new object, guys. Returned object, but with ID value that will come or not. Generator generated ID value will be there or not there. So save method documentation, guys. And here my explanation. What is this? This save method, what guys? If my ID is a string and NIT33, how to generate, sir? You have to go for custom generator. No predefined generator will work out for you. You have to worry about what? Custom generator. Okay. This save method implementation is there, dynamically generated in-memory proxy class having Hibernate persistence logic. This method performs, number one, collects the given entity object from save method, collects the generator or generator configured on ID property, generates ID value to ID property using the configured generator, here auto generator. Let us assume one has come to the doc ID, right? Collects the given entity object data, including ID property value. One generated already existing data is there in object. Generates JDBC code plus insert query to insert the record, to insert the entity object data as record to the DB table. Simply as record to the DB table. Okay, boss. Returns same object of entity class having ID value, ID value plus old data. Here doc object and also having old data. Here is my what? Doc object. So is it creating new object or returning existing object only? What is the difference between arg object and returned object? Arg object will not have ID value. Generator generated ID value. Returned object will have what? Generator generated ID. Listen. The auto generator configured on ID property by taking what? Oracle as underlying database software behaves differently in different versions of Spring Boot 2.x and 3.x. In 2.x, its behavior is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, guys. The numbers will come in what? Sequence. In 3.x, it will come as what? 1, 2, 52, 102, 152. This here what? Increment by. Here it uses what, guys? Increment by option, guys. It uses increment by. So here is my client application, guys. Maybe I am not writing runner class. Here I am writing what? Client application. Doctor object is created. Registered doctor method is called printed, guys. Okay, same code I have given. Testing code with run tester, guys. Testing code with what? Testers. Okay. Testing code with runners, boss. Testing code with what? Runners. Okay. Output with log messages. We are getting it. Output with log messages. We are simply getting that one or not made. Understood? Sir, can you prove whatever object I passed and the save method as argument value, same object only return having ID value. Same object only returned having ID value. No new object is created, right, boss? So for that, what I do is I go to artist.java. I am commenting no arg constructor because I am going to add no arg constructor manually with a SOP statement. What statement, guys? Simply having SOP statement. Yeah, what is there? Artist. What is there, guys? Public artist. You can keep at the top also, not an issue. Systrace artist colon 0 arg constructor. What constructor? Artist colon 0 arg constructor. Okay. Now I'm creating object passing to save method. One time definitely execute constructor. Second time all executed means definitely new object is created and written by save method. No, it is returning existing object means what? Only data of the object will be modified, not the new object creation process takes place. No new object creation process takes place, guys. That's good, guys. Come on, everyone. Super. Tell me here what is there. Group repository test runner. I repository, guys. Here is what JPA test. Run the application. Say Java. Record is inserted, boss. Right? Come to this. Refresh. How much you are going to get? 102. Raja hero this one. That's not a big deal. Look at the console. How many objects is created for artist class? Only one object. Is there any second object that is created, guys? Is there any second object? That means save method is returning already given object by generating ID value for the property or not? By holding generator generated ID value for the property or not, guys? Is it interesting, Rababu? Come on. Super. Okay, now concentrate, guys. I'm coming to this. Say refresh. Okay, 1 minute. I'm emptying this, guys. Say refresh. I'm emptying the table. Okay, now listen. Look at this. What is the sequence it is using, guys? Artist info underscore sequence. That means it is taking table name as what? Sequence name or not? It is definitely taking table name as the sequence name or not, guys? No, sir. I want to see it is taking my choice sequence name, having my choice order. That means I should not work with auto generator. I should work with what? Sequence generator. Then generated ID value will be there in our control or not? The generated ID values will be there in our control or not, guys? Come on, boss. Perfect. Got it. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm coming to this class, boss. I'm coming to this. I'm commenting this generated value. Because I want to create sequence having my choice name, having my choice logic. Okay, for that one, what is the generator we should use? Sequence generator. Okay, fine. Let's see, guys. First of all, my sequence details I am using by using annotation called sequence generator. Name is logical name. What is that? Gen 1. Gen 1, right? Sequence generator name Gen 1. That is a logical name to link with the generated value annotation. Okay, main name is sequence name. What is the name? Here we are mentioning sequence name. Artist underscore sequence. Any name I can give. Initial value. I want to start with 1000, boss. Okay, guys. Allocation size. This is increment by. Allocation size is nothing but increment by. I would like to take 2. 1 means, okay, 1 also you can take. Anything you can take. Perfection of 1. Okay. Starts with 1000. Increment by 1. First 1000, then 1001, then 1002, then 1003. Like this will kill a marna. Your sequence information is there. But you have to link everything to generated value, na boss. That too by taking generator as what? Sequence. Right now I have taken auto, but I am taking what? Sequence. Yeah, tell me. And ultimately generated value keeps the generator. For some generators, some additional information you have to give in what? Another annotation that you have to link with the generated value, right guys? Tell me guys. Generated value here. Generator is equal to gen 1. Generator is equal to gen 1. Tell me here. Strategy is equal to, what is there? Sequence. Strategy is equal to sequence. Are you getting my point? Generated value, generator is equal to gen 1, strategy is equal to generation type dot sequence, guys. Fine, boss. Got the clarity, my dear? Right. Because these two are matching now. So entire information of sequence will be used by this generator. Yeah, this is like this. For auto, you need of giving extra information because it will create everything on its own. But when you go for other generator, you have to give clear-cut information about what you want to do. So this sequence is, you can give me custom sequence. I will use that sequence to generate the generator value. Okay, that information we are giving in sequence generator linked with gen 1. Linked with gen 1, guys. Perfect, guys. Got the point, my dear. So now shall we see them now? Shall we see running? I emptied the table anyhow. Okay, let's check. What's the sequence name? This underscore sequence. I hope that is not already available. Array, update is there na? DDL iPhone auto update. That is not only for tables, boss, for sequences also. Sequence not there, creates it. Already there, uses it. If required, alters it. Run as, what is there? Java application. What is the sequence this time it is using, guys? That means control is there in our Vitmas. Okay, come to this. What's the value, guys? 1000 has come now, boss. Okay, you run second time. 1001 na, 1002 na. 1001. We thought of taking increment by 1, but later we end up with what? Increment by 1. Artist is saved, nothing but this one. Come to this, guys, refresh. It's coming or not coming, guys? So if you want to have control on these numbers, you can use your custom sequence generator, right? Sequence generator where you can mention your own sequence name. Where you can mention your own sequence name. Sir, for our practicals, where is the document? For our practicals, where is the document, guys? For your practicals, here is the document. Testing application with a runner. Configure sequence generator to generate the ID values in the sequence. Logical name, sequence name, increment by gen 1 sequence. Array, logical name is not fixed, guys. You can take anything. You can take anything. 100, 101, 103 and etc. Why so? Increment by 1 I kept na, that's why, guys. Increment by 1 I kept na, that's why. That's it. Are you understanding my statement, guys? But other day I have given one big statement to you people. What is that? Whenever you develop objects-based persistence logic, since JDBC code and SQL queries specific to each database software coming dynamically at runtime, nothing you are doing at compile time. So, changing database software, making your code portable across the multiple database software, quite easy task or not, guys? Do I need to change queries anywhere? Their objects, here objects. Same object coding continues here only. Only the thing is, dialect anyhow optional, right? What is left? In application dot properties, we need to make JDBC driver details of MySQL are given. Remaining everything will be adjusted dynamically at runtime for MySQL or not. Can I make this application working with MySQL, guys? Sure. You don't believe it will happen just like that. Other day, separate DAO class having separate queries. We created table. Yes or no? Na? Then to make it 100% loosely coupled XML, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Okay, first one. Array, to talk to MySQL driver details we need to add na boss. Okay, after adding in the middle of the project, if you want to add new starters, in the middle of the project, if you want to add new starters, what is the one we should use, guys? MySQL, right? Yes. Say next. Form.xml finish. Say next. Form.xml finish. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, my dear? I want reply, boss. Super, guys. This is done. Okay, another one, guys. Go to this place. Application.properties, right, boss? Okay, let's comment this. Let's copy them. Let's comment this. Let's copy them. Here is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, what is there? What is that? org dot, sorry, com dot mysql dot drive. Where is next? MySQL colon 3/s NTSPBMS. Already this logical database is there or not? SPBMS 1102 DB. Let me confirm whether it is there or not there. MySQL workbench. Let me double confirm whether it is there or not there. 1102 DB is there or not there? Fine. What's the username, guys? Root. What's the password, guys? Root. Dialect, I'm not touching, boss. Somehow it is not recognizing dialect. When dialects are optional, why should I break it, guys? Okay. And moreover, if you don't select the dialect also, it will dynamically picking up the dialect, right? Let me check somewhere. Somewhere you can see that. Picking na? org.hibernate.dialect.hibernate.dialect. Picking up or not, guys? Dialect, this one it is picking up. So if you don't select the dialect also, no problem, it will pick up. It's giving some warning, guys. Hence, certain features not work properly. The minimum supported version is what? 19. Check the community dialects for projects available legacy version. Okay, they are suggesting us, you are still working with 11 Jira Bossu. Move to latest version of Oracle. Minimum 19 you take. It's my mistake, I'll upgrade my Oracle, guys. That's the reason it is not worried about recognizing dialect, right? But anyhow, when I comment it, it is picking up dynamically or not, guys? Okay. So now you don't believe my application is ready to insert the record in what? MySQL by creating table in MySQL. Creating table is not a great thing. Already done in Oracle also. That is called dynamic schema generation. Sequences are generated dynamically. Table is created dynamically. It is called dynamic schema generation feature or not, guys? Come to this guys. Right click my dear, run as Java application. Say okay. Java application, say okay. You don't believe, table is now freshly created in MySQL. Sequence also is freshly created in MySQL. But the sequence support is not there in MySQL, guys. It is bringing that effect through table. It is bringing that effect through what? Helper table. Okay, guys. In memory proxy, all this stuff, all this stuff. Go to MySQL. Go to this one. Tables, guys. Artist info has come. Select rows, guys. 1000 has come. And helper table also created, my dear. Select rows. It is always going to hold the next value to be used. Sequence support is not there in MySQL. That's why it will bring the sequence effect through helper tables. And this helper table always hold next value to use. So when I run the application, what is the next value to come? 1001. That's why that is already there in the table or not. Check it out. Right click, run as Java application, guys. Say refresh 1002. Why? Because 1001 is already used, boss. 1001 is already used in record insertion. MySQL does not support what? Sequences, but gives this effect of sequences with the support of helper tables. Interesting or not? Within no time, I moved to Oracle, I move back to. So, I want to come back to Oracle. Just comment the properties and enable what? Oracle. This time no need of adding drivers also, right? Drivers are already there. So at least you will feel OR mapping code is portable code or not, guys. OR mapping persistence logic is portable across the multiple database software. Make sure that logical DB is there, fine. Add MySQL jar file, okay. Change the JDBC properties and what? JPA properties. MySQL related information. Dialect also I have taken what? MySQL. If not taken also not a problem, right? Run the application, records are coming. The auto generator of JPA of Spring Boot X uses different underlying concepts in different database software to generate the ID values shown here. Right, boss? Okay. Tell me. In MySQL database software, there is no support for sequences. So it will use helper DB table in the process of inserting record in DB table. This table always hold next value to generate to generate to the DB table. Next value to generate to the DB table. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on. JPA generators can be applied on ID property of the entity class. Okay, auto sequence table identity. Nothing is mentioned. Default is what? Auto. Auto default means I just mentioned generated value. No generator name is mentioned. What will be the default one, guys? If no generator is specified in generator value annotation, then auto will be taken as what? Default generator. For example, I commented these two things, guys. I commented these two things. Here I have written what is there? Generated value. What value? But I have not written any generator. So it what will be taking, boss? Auto will be taken. What will be taken? Auto. Let's see. run as Java application. Happily inserted, guys. What is there? Refresh. 1001 has come na, boss? One has come, sorry. One has come. That means auto started working or not, guys. If you want to use MySQL Oracle in environment, profiles, through profiles also you can change. Or without using profile also, by just saying property file also you can change. Profiles also you can use, guys. Profiles also you can use for every profile. For every database, you can prepare one profile. You can activate the profile. That is always possible, right? I hope by tomorrow you will complete it. Any difficult? If you don't complete this one, tell to your father, I am coming back. I cannot do software job. I am the waste fellow on this world. Okay. If he cannot complete this application, boss, I am telling, pack your luggage, go to what? Home, support family business. Farmer, go to field. Business, sit in the shop. Sir, what about us? For you also same thing. For a few days, support mother in Bartan Dona program. Washing clothes. Okay? After that, one day they will decide, my girl has become eligible for marriage. Baba will come, pick up you. You don't have any control on your life. They will come and choose. If you want to choose a boy, it will be a working professional, right? If you want to be get choosed, enjoy life now. Aisa no na? If you enjoy, you will be get chosen. If you work hard, you will be choosing someone. Is that clear? For you, no option, boss. You are not in the market at all until you get the job. You are not listed in the market. Aisa no na? Third row dogs also won't look at you properly. If they look at also, hey, what is this man doing in the junction? Please, without a job, my life is horrible. Horrible means horrible. Clear? Some people says, I'm not crazy about money, sir. I don't like money much. Are first earn. Earn. Then don't habituate to luxury life. Then give the statement. Without earning money, I don't like branded shirts. I don't like money. I want to be simple man. Then go and become sadhu, na? Why are you doing engineering and all this stuff? See, there is a value. Give the statement. You have it, but you are not going into that. Then you give statement, people believes you. Ambani give the statement. Don't like luxury life. There is a value in that. Akshay Kumar gives, I want to be a simple man. There is a value for it. Why? He achieved and not getting into it. If you give, what's the use? Hey, nalayak bear. This nalayak fellow cannot earn money. That's why giving what? Big spiritual statement, Buddhewala statement, right? Fine. Profile in DAO classes, or when DAO is not there, what is need of writing profile in DAO? Or a dirty fellow. You have to just manage with property file, right? It's not compulsory you should write profile when not required, right? When DAO classes are not there, why you should write at the right profile? Where you write, first of all, tell me. You just manage with property file, that's it, right? Hey, listen, if classes are required in profile, at the right profile. When classes are not required in profile, forget about at the right profile. If you use controller here, then also any issue, no issue. My focus on what? Business logic and persistence logic, I just kept two things. You want controller, you keep it, no problem. Okay, let me share the material, guys. By any cost, everyone should complete it. It's a matter of 2 lines of code with a lot of explanation. Every inch I have explained in the material. Okay, someone this morning came to me. Sir, why don't you upload soft copies of classroom application? If I do everything, when you will create your soft copies, right, dirty fellows? Still anyone wanting soft copies to be uploaded? I will upload. At right time I will upload. Maybe tomorrow I'll upload, or Sunday I'll upload, or Saturday I'll upload. But I want you should have your own application setup, right? Because you should not be expect from me. You are supposed to create everything from on your own, right? Where is our class? This one, huh? No. This one, 16. Spring Boot code, huh? No. What is there? Data JPA. Okay, perfect. File upload. Where is this? Spring here, right? Next one. 1102. Here is what? Spring Data JPA, right, boss? Next one, 29th. Open it. Do it. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow only online class. Tomorrow only